Jose said there's no sound. Oh no, there will be. Welcome to high school basketball on SNSN. Today's game hits the Lady Wolverines against the Lady Panthers of Plainfield, live from Plainfield High School. Today's game being brought to you by the Jewett City Savings Bank, Dish Auto Sales of Franklin on Route 32, Griswold Pride, parents don't provide drugs to your kids, the Burns Agency, you'll buy better at Burns. G&S Auto Sales, Route 32 in Franklin, and Griswold Dental Associates. Dr. K will make you smile. And Advanced Automotive, Route 138 in Griswold.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Plainfield High School. Just about ready to start with the contest. The Killingly team, who doesn't have a mascot, so don't know really what to call them. So it's Killingly. That's the Plainfield Red. I said that for the ref's benefit. It's exactly what I did. Against the Plainfield Panthers. They're all one team's maroon, one team is orange. I don't know. I get it mixed up. Anyway, this is what happens when I'm totally unprepared. Walked in from outside. Boom, we're on the microphone. Scott Fryer, how are you?
I'm good, Mike.
Yeah.
It's the weekend, and we're here bringing you a ECC matchup. It's a big matchup tonight. Both teams coming in undefeated. Killingly at 3-0.
Yep.
And Plainfield at 2-0. Killingly has defeated Griswold, Lyman, and Putnam, while Plainfield has defeated Griswold and Woodstock. So currently Plainfield sits in first place in the ECC division, and Killingly sits in third place, but I think they're actually tied. So this is a big game for basically it's going to be for the top of the division in the ECC small.
Somebody's going to leave here tonight not undefeated anymore.
That's a fact.
And Plainfield started the season a little bit late. They were going to play Wheeler first, but there were some COVID issues, so of course they had to call that game. So really, at the end of last week against Griswold was their very first game of the year.
Yeah, and they handled the Wolverines pretty well, as we carried that game here on SNSN. And, we have a chance to see them. They got a couple games under their belt now. Killingly has 3 games under their belt. This is going to be a great matchup, and we're bringing it to you live here on SNSN from the Griswold Pride broadcast booth. It's Scott Fryer along with Mike Minarski. And
we are really,
Van Cam is here. Van Lannon.
I'm still thinking of the 80s movies we were talking about earlier.
Oh, yeah, that was a great conversation. I didn't even know there was a JV game going on.
Well, we had it streaming. So a couple things I want to go ahead and announce. If you're watching it on the stream, go ahead and if you put in your favorite 80s movie. I'd like to know what your favorite 80s movie is. And Scott and I will we'll talk about that because we did for about an hour before we started doing this game right here. Plainfield has got everybody coming back, just about.
Yes.
I mean, they got pretty much the entire team coming back. They've got, Arriaga back. We got Brody back, Liam Smith, Ryan Weldy. The list goes on. So.
You know what I find interesting, is the Plainfield captains are both juniors.
Say that again?
The captains of the Plainfield team are both juniors.
Right.
There are a couple seniors on the team.
So they're going to go ahead and announce the starting 5 for both teams right now before we start. Yanni Barabo for Killingly. Trevin Russ, number 5. Jason Grishowitz. Cole Levine, the captain of the team. I only got 4 of them because I couldn't really understand what they were saying. Tyler Nordstrom gets to start, number 2. Jalen Arriaga, number 3. He had a really good series at Mohegan Sun last year in the QVCs. Elijah Brady, Ryan Levine, Liam Smith round out the top 5.
That's our national anthem here, and we are getting ready for a tip-off, and both teams huddling up with the coach. Ref brings the ball out to center court, and we're ready to go.
So Van de Cam Man is on assignment right now. There are some kids that are not on the rosters, so we want to make sure we get those names.
I saw a couple kids out there that I was like, okay, that's not the roster we got, but that's all right. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. It's okay.
What number is he?
See, on the roster, he's 35.
I have him as 42 on the roster. Wow, we need the real rosters, man.
Yeah.
If we can get the AD over here. Here we go. We're getting ready to start here. Tip off. Won by Killingly. Well, not necessarily. Good hustle by both players. Well, we'll go to Killingly. That means the possession arrow will stay at Killingly. And here we go. Duranzo takes the ball out to Grisowitz. Looks like he will be the point guard for Killingly here. I can't give them a mascot because they don't have one. Here's looking down low. There's a bucket by Duranzo. His first points of the game and the game's first points. 2-0 Killingly.
Killingly's tough. They played Griswold really tough. Plainfield kind of blew them out.
Yeah.
Blew them out 66-40 at Griswold. Like I said, there are a lot of returning players for the Panthers this year.
There's Arriaga, long three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Killingly. Grisowitz with the ball now. Picked up the dribble, drives the lane, dishes it off to Levine, and he gets the bucket. And it's a quick 4-0 lead now for Killingly.
I get a feeling it's going to be a good back and forth game between these courts. These guys both like to run it up and down the court.
That's what we're expecting here. Here's a pass down low to number 11. We're trying to get names here. He gets his first point.
It was Elijah Brady.
Elijah Brady. So I don't have his number.
11, right?
Yes. I have numbers, not names. Here's a down low, no good by Barabo. Rebounded by
Brady.
The Panthers.
Brady brings it down.
Here's a long shot by Brady, no good. Rebound's tapped out, fought for, controlled by the Panthers. Ball's out of bounds. Sorry about the difficulty here with the names. We don't have the correct rosters. So here is 11 for Plainfield, gets the ball in. Over to Brady, looking for the three, not there, steps back, regroups. Over to Arriaga. Good defense by Killingly. He backs off, tries to get himself some room, got nothing. Here's Arriaga, short jumper, it's good. We got a tie ball game. 5:45 to go. First quarter. Russ gets it to Durance, who's looking down low for Levine. Levine up, and he's going to be fouled. See who that's on. It's on Khalil Meyerneck, his first foul, first foul of the game. So Levine will go to the line and shoot two. First one's up and no good. Second free throw is good. His third point, and the Killingly team leads by 5. Or correction, 5-4 by 1. Trevin drives to the lane, no good. Rebound, Killingly. Trevin Russ has the ball. It gets it over to Grisowitz. Grisowitz guarded there by Brady, heavily guarded. Again, Brady with the pressure, and he's going to get a foul. A little too much pressure there, but good defense nonetheless. That's going to be his first foul. Getting the ball inbounds to Barabo. Quick jumper, it's good. And turnaround. His first points of the game, and it's a 3-point lead for Killingly. Arriaga now to Mernick. Gets it to Brady. Gets it to... Who's 11? Oh. Rebound now by Killingly. Here's Russ to the hoop. Short jumper. He's hit on his way up, and he gets the foul.
So what I was trying to get to is, because I was over at the scorer's table, and I'm missing a Killingly point here. Looks like a free throw.
It was a free throw.
Who did it?
It was Levine.
Got it.
So that was the first foul of the game on number 14. Third team foul for the Panthers. Russ is at the line for 2. He's got the first one.
Number 14 is Ryan Welby. On the roster, It says it's number 35.
And my roster said it's 42. So first,
We're getting it. We're getting it.
Russ has his first points at the free throw line here. It's a 2-point lead. Second free throw is up off the front of the rim, controlled by Plainfield, and they'll take it out. Here's Mayernick now over to Arriaga. Back to Mayernick. Here's Brady looking back up top to Mayernick. Mayernick down low to Weldy. Weldy turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by number 11. He puts it in, and he's got 7 points out of the 9 already for Plainfield. But he's got 7 of the 8 points.
Did you say 11? It's Elijah Brady.
Okay, who's number 1 then?
Number 1 is Tyler Nordstrom. Folks, we're trying to get everything kind of straightened up. We looked up the rosters and had them all down, but I don't know if they switched jerseys or what, or the numbers weren't put up.
I didn't see who just got that last bucket. Here's a long three. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound to Arriaga.
Couple of shot attempts. Arriaga thought he got hacked underneath.
Yeah, he did. He looked at the ref like, you're not going to give that one to me, but the answer is no. And the ball's out of bounds to Killingly. We're going to have our first mass break of the game, Mike.
So I told you, this one's going to be an up and down the court battle, and it looks like that's what it is already. I mean, we're only 5 minutes into the ball game. It's 10-8. It's going to be fairly close. I don't think this is going to be a blowout whatsoever. I think these teams are they both like to run. So I think you're going to see a good game between Plainfield and Killingly.
Yeah, and I also like the down low presence of both big men so far, especially number 15 who come out of the game, Levine. He looked like
Cole Levine,
Cole Levine looked like he's tough down low, and I think we're going to have a good battle here. It's a 2-point game with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, Mike.
Yeah. I'd like to thank the Jewett City Savings Bank for sponsoring high school basketball right here on SNSN. They have offices, of course, in Brooklyn, Dayville, of course, Jewett City, Putnam, and in Central Village, Preston, Pawcatuck, and they're all over the place. Jewett City Savings Bank, your hometown bank.
Here's Ronsel now for Killingly. Tries low down to
Munched.
Ronsel. No good. Rebound, no good. The ball's bouncing around down low and it's back out to
slow it down.
To slow it down. He's going to try to take it inside. Cut off there by Nordstrom. And there's Simino now for Killingly. Guarded hard by Arriaga. Plainfield's playing some tough defense, Mike.
They both are.
Yeah, very, very timeout called by Killingly as he saw his player was trapped down there.
That's a good call by the Killingly coach right there.
Yes.
Because it was definitely going to be a turnover. They were having a hard time getting the ball anywhere.
Yes.
Plainfield playing some real tight D there. 10-8, yeah. It's going to be one of those games, man.
I like it. Back and forth and good action. And that's what you want to see when you have two teams battling for the top of the division. You want to see, you don't want to see a blowout. You want to see both teams battle and play tough.
And you want to see the refs let them play. And they kind of are. There's only 4 fouls so far in the game. 3 on Plainfield, 1 on Killingly.
Right.
Can you roll down who got the fouls?
So far, there's 1 foul for Killingly. I didn't see who got it because we were trying to figure out this mess.
Yeah.
It was on number 14, I think. And there is no number 14 on their roster.
That's awesome.
For Plainfield, you have Mayernick with 1, Weldy with 1, and Nordstrom with 1. Here's a rebound for Plainfield, grabbed by Brady. And Arriaga will bring it up court. Here's Brady with a quick jumper. Good.
You got to contain him, or this game is going to get out of hand. He's got 7 out of the 10. He did that against Griswold.
Yeah, well, that's the guy.
Did it last year. pre-COVID.
Grisowitz now dishes it out to Ransel. No good. Rebound by Plainfield now. Here's Nordstrom driving to the round. Looks down low for Weldy. No good. And Grisowitz grabs it. Down the rebound. He's going to look to drive it in and block from behind. But the foul called. And Marinick has the Alfred E. Newman stare. What, me? Me worry?
Who, me?
Yeah, right. That's the second one on Marinick now.
'22 is Liam Smith, dude.
Okay, well, I was going by what the online roster said. Wow.
I know.
Everybody's listening. We apologize. We were given bogus rosters. So Liam's
So now we're trying to clean it up as we go.
wow. I give up.
No, you don't.
My scorecard is a mess.
Yeah, you know what? So Grisowitz got 1 out of the 2, the first one. He's looking for the second shot, and boom.
Who's
Tell me, just do it.
who's number 40?
Number 40 wasn't on the roster.
Got it.
Can't help you.
Got it. We'll get it right before the end of the game, I hope. Here's Brady now. 14-footer, no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Levine. Gets it to Grisowitz now. We'll walk it up the floor. No pressure from Plainfield.
Playing a half-court game.
Now, the other night we were in this gym, Mike, we saw a lot of pressure by both teams, by the Plainfield team and Griswold. Well, obviously, that was the girls' game was the 2 games ago.
Right.
We called that game. We were in Wyndham 2 nights ago. Last Friday night, we called the girls. Here's a long
bomb by Simino. That's for 3. Killingly up by 5.
Down low.
Stolen
away.
Stolen.
Quick hands by Simino. And here's Grisowitz now. Gets it across midcourt. He's bothered there by Nordstrom. Good tight defense by Nordstrom. He's pesky in there. And there's a tap.
Arriaga there to catch it. He's going to go to the hoop.
And he gets it. He's got 4 now. That's right before the end of the first quarter, Mike, and at the end of one. It's a tight one.
15-12.
15, Plainfield 12.
It's going to stay like that. It's going to stay like that all game. I do not see this game getting out of hand. I do not see anybody running away with this game. Not at all. They're going to go up and down the court. You know who's going to lose? The team that gets tired and they're gassed.
Yes. So if you're looking down the foul, there's only 1 team foul for Killingly, and there's 4 team fouls for Plainfield. And
Smith's got 2
Smith's got 2 of those. So a little early foul trouble for Mr. Smith.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that you don't want to see in foul trouble if you're the Plainfield head coach. You know, you don't want to see Liam Smith in foul trouble. You don't want to see Arriaga in foul trouble. Brady. I mean, Brady racked up 9 out of the 12 points for Plainfield. What?
Nothing.
We're still trying to figure out these rosters.
So anybody else
it's like a game show right now because
we went with the online rosters. They didn't give us rosters. We went with what was online, and it was completely false.
Yeah.
So if anybody else that does games listens, do not go by.
Number 14 is Bill Murray.
Number 2 is Dan Aykroyd.
Number 12 is Peppa Pig.
Jackie Moon at number 14.
Number 44, Hammer and Hank Aaron.
Here's a long 3 off the front of the rim. No good.
That was by
Rebound by Arriaga. He's got it. There's Arriaga for a 3.
Boom!
He gets it. He's got 7 now to match Brady. And it's a tie ball game, 15 apiece.
Told you. It's going to go back and forth.
So it's the Brady and Arriaga show so far, Mike. Here's a ball down low.
Levine got hacked.
And he's fouled. And we'll
Who's
see
the
who
culprit?
that's on. 1-4. That's going to be Weldy. That's to be his first foul.
That's 5.
Sorry, that's two. That's his second foul.
That's his second, yeah.
Yep.
Air ball. That was an air ball. Gonna have a big old beef stew when I get home.
Are you?
Nothing like a fat boy and beef stew, I'm telling you right now.
Thought it was a fat kid likes cake.
Fat boys like cake. They like beef stew.
Free throws up, no good. He's
sandwiches.
He's 0 for 4 at the free throw line. Rebound to Plainfield now, and Norquist will have it stolen away.
Barabo.
And he'll go up. No foul call.
No foul.
Grisowitz grabs the rebound.
They're letting him play.
They are letting him play. That was there was a little contact, but I think good call. Grisowitz with a long bomb. No good. Rebounded by Arriaga.
Little street hoops, boys. Little street hoops.
Plainfield will bring the ball down and try to take their first lead of the ball game. Just the beginning of the second quarter. Minute in.
I've watched Arriaga play.
Big
terrible rejection.
And here comes Grisowitz. 1-on-1.
That's a travel.
And
he traveled and got fouled.
He got fouled, so all right. It's a little bit of jawing, and the ref steps in between the young men. A little bit of jawing between number 23.
Mario Manella. We're assuming that's his right name because
number 23.
Yeah.
A little jawing between him and Grisowitz. The ref steps in between to calm it down. Grisowitz at the line for 2, and he bangs the first one. That's his 3rd point. He has that young man has the look of, if you're going to pick one guy who's going to get into a scuffle with somebody tonight, we pick that kid.
Grisowitz?
Yeah. Second free throw's good. He's a tough player. He's scrappy. He's got 4 points now. And Killingly leads by 2, 17-15, 6:45 to go in the half.
One of the kids I've been watching for the last few years has been, wow, look at that. That's a long bomb.
Gets the nice roll. 10 points now for Arriaga. That one rolled around and dropped down. That hit all of the rim.
He shot that from Sterling.
That's a good play there by Nordstrom. Sorry.
You imagine if there were fans here right now?
Blocked. Yeah, there was fans here.
Killing off the game. Again.
Called the foul.
Oh. I've been trying to say for the last 2 minutes. I've been watching Arriaga from Plainfield for the last 3 years. And this kid has gotten more and more confident as he's been going along.
Yeah.
And tonight, I mean, he's just dropping bombs.
He got a reach in there, and it looks like a pretty clean one, but the ref saw it different. So that's the first foul on Arriaga. Good tough play though. And he's very unassuming. You look at him, you're thinking that he's going to light it on fire. That's Duronsel at the free throw line now. His second trip. His first one is no good. Lane violation though.
Lane violation.
Called against Plainfield. A correction against Killingly. And Plainfield will have it underneath the rim for the out.
They call a foul?
They did called
it's Justin Baker. So we think.
Number 33.
We'll find out.
So here's Killingly now trailing by 1 on defense.
I want to say thank you to, of course, GNS Auto Sales in Franklin for helping us out here. We're there. Part of the reason why we are able to bring you high school sports on SNSN. GNS Auto Sales. Get your next quality used car. Here in North Franklin, 132.
Nordstrom gets it over to 0 for the 3.
And we have no idea who that is either.
But he's got a 3-pointer. And it's a 4-point lead now for the Panthers. As Grisowitz will bring it across half court, guarded by Nordstrom. There's a steal.
And guess who? Arriaga right over Barabo.
Floater. 12 points now.
We're getting a timeout.
We got a timeout by Killingly, and you can hear it, Mike. The JV, if you're listening to the game or you're watching the game and you can hear the crowd, the crowd is the JV team, the JV freshman team. So they're in.
All right, now, so now Arriaga is what? 5'5", 6'6". He just floated right above Yanni Barabo.
Yeah, and Yanni Barabo is a tall young man.
Yeah,
and that was
6'2", maybe
yeah,
6'2",
and he got the floater. and he kissed the high off the glass and dropped. So it's a 6-point lead now, 5:33 to go in the half. A little run here by Plainfield, and they're notching up the intensity. And I got to say that having the freshman in the JV team here supporting the varsity team is definitely giving the Plainfield. I have no idea. I don't remember who. I just know who. I need to know who 0 is. We need the real rosters. Fernandez. All right. So it's a 6-point lead, 5:33 to go in the half. We have the AD over here trying to help us out, figure this roster situation out as we fell for the banana in the tailpipe, Mike. Here's Grisowitz now. Forward to DeRunzel. Over to Russ. Tipped away.
And look who's in the mix.
Again.
Arriaga.
DeRunzel up and no
He
foul
fell hard
called.
too.
That was number 0, Fernandez. Guess who
Plainfield
it is?
Oh,
Almost back of the rim.
Rolled right around and out. Barabo with the rebound.
This is an up and down game, Mike. You called it.
And Barabo's only a sophomore, just so you know.
Here's a quick jumper by Russ, no good. Rebounded there by Brady, who had a hot start, but since then it's been the Julian Arriaga show, Mike. Jalen. Again.
It's one of them things.
The person who submitted those rosters to CIAC, do they even go to this school?
I don't know.
They even work here? Is yours not the Plainfield, Connecticut? Geez. So, again, we apologize, folks. We thought we had the right rosters.
It's okay.
It's been proven to be incorrect.
But you get to
We're doing our best.
That's what we're trying to do, instead of, because, of course, parents can't get into the games. Family can't get into the games. It's a real tragedy, with COVID-19
we're doing
and
what
all.
we're trying to bring it to you, so at least you're watching it. So if we're annoying you, just turn the sound up. Here's number 21, Barabo, and he's going to be fouled. Let's see. He'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. That's the 9th foul. 0 white. That's on Fernandez, his first. So Barabo will go to the line, 1-and-1. Up and good.
Very inactive chat room tonight.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't know. Barabo is sporting the SpongeBob Kyrie Irving sneakers tonight.
Nice.
Second free throw is good, and he's got 3. Killingly trails 23-19 now. Arriaga looked like he was going to throw that up.
Gonna go.
That was from about 35 feet away. Decided better tried it against it. Here's a quick jump shot by Smith. No good. Rebound by Brady. He puts it up and in. And he's got 9. The lead's back up to 6 now. Under 4 minutes to go. Next stoppage will be a mass break. Here's Grisowitz to the hole. And he's going to be fouled. Let's see who the foul was on. It was on Smith or 1-1. So that is Brady. So Brady will be his first foul. That's the 10th team foul.
Yeah.
So they are in the bonus now.
3:46 to go in the half. The fast-moving ball game. It's been a good ball game. This is not one of those boring games. This is actually
with a mass break.
Yeah.
So
this is actually a lot of fun.
This is actually a good time. Again, we apologize for the name mix-ups. That makes it a little bit more frustrating for us.
We're not sorry.
We're enjoying calling the game nonetheless, and we hope that you are
we're not.
enjoying it too. So we get a mass break too, Mike.
We don't care.
We have to wear a mask during the
no, I'm taking a mask break.
I'm taking a mask break.
We got 3 of us pushing 60. We're taking a mask break. You watch these kids, they're great athletes. I mean, they're going up and down the court with the mask on. I would be gassed going to half court, and I'd be done. How about you?
I'm not quite there yet.
Van's older than all of us, and
I
he'd
know.
probably kick all of our butts out there. Van the Cam Man.
So when we resume play here, the Killingly will have a 1-1 at the free throw line. It'll be Grisowitz, since Plainfield is now in the bonus, the double bonus, the dreaded double bonus, Mike. First one, that was he'll shoot 2 now. They're in the double bonus. He'll shoot 2.
You know who they've contained so far, which has been really good, is Cole Levine.
They have. He's only got 3 points.
Yeah.
There's a battle on the floor.
Jump ball.
Going to stay on that end
line.
of the court. Possession hour with Killingly.
6-point Plainfield lead's the largest in the ballgame so far.
You know, Killingly has had its opportunities, but they have failed to cash in on those. Here's the inbounds now. Trevin Russ has it. Gets it to Grisowitz. Looking like he wants to drive the lane, and Nordstrom's not having it, but there he goes. Drops, pops, and he gets it.
Stayed with it.
6 points for Grisowitz now. It's a 4-point lead for Plainfield.
Stayed with it, and just went all the way to the hoop.
There, long
Fernandez.
long 3 by Fernandez. And it's not going to go. He saves it, but it's over and back. Backcourt violation.
Ooh.
You must have to do something there, Mike.
I almost had to move. I almost had to get that ball. This ref has got to be beat.
He's been here since the freshman game.
Yeah, I know.
So we're inbound now for Killingly. They're going to try to cut the lead to 2. Maybe 1. And there it is.
See? What did I tell you?
Bomb.
What did I tell you?
And he's got 9 points. And the
Back
lead
and
is
forth.
back to 1. Killingly not conceding any more points.
Oh, he walked. But he got fouled by
He did go
Barabo,
travel,
looks like.
So it looks like Barabo will pick up that foul.
Yeah,
it is.
Here's Barabo.
That's his first. That's only the 3rd team foul, non-shooting, so it'll be just an inbounds.
Ariaga's he's gonna.
He looks like he wanted it, and so did Brady wanted it too. And he takes a jumper, no good. Rebound by Barabo, who's been very active underneath the glass, Mike.
He's a big kid.
He is a big boy.
He's probably not even old enough to get a driver's license yet. This kid's like 6'6". I don't even know.
Grisowitz now, looking, gets it down low. Oh, to Barabo. There he is, short jumper, and it's good. And guess what?
Did you see Ariaga all over him?
It's
like the smallest kid on the biggest kid.
Refs are letting him play. Killingly leads it by 1, 26-25. And they've effectively quieted down the underclassmen in the bench on the bleachers here.
Oh, they'll get noisy again.
They will.
Here's Ben Smith.
Here's to tie it up.
It's going to stay with Plainfield, though.
Stay with Plainfield.
The tide's turning a little bit. The momentum's going towards Killingly right now.
Cole Levine thought that was going to go back over to Killingly. He started to walk down the court, but the ref subtly reminded him it stays down here. So there's an inbound now to Brady.
So what did I say at the beginning of the game? I said whoever's gassed first is going to lose, right?
Basketball is a game of runs. So here's a long 3.
Boom!
Good. Hernandez with his second 3-pointer of the game. He's got 6.
And it's also the team who's got the most momentum going into the half.
Yes.
Is also, they're going to come out like, but then you got Levine who's going to go ahead and just miss.
Grisowitz throws up a 3, no good. And here's a long 3. Nordstrom, no good.
Partially blocked.
And he's going to call
with Ariaga.
That's not a smart foul. I mean, listen, it's a tight game. This game is going to probably be won and lost at the free throw line. You're already in the double bonus right now. Yeah. So a foul on your end of the court on defense is not a smart idea, especially when there's a minute 25 left and you're up by 2. So that was a foul, second foul on Nordstrom. And Grisowitz will be at the line shooting 2. He's already got 9 points, Mike.
It was
first one's up and good.
I got 2 fouls on Ariaga. They're saying that it's only his first.
I have 2 on him as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 1 on him.
Okay.
I didn't think the foul was on him anyway.
Griswitz sinks them both. He's got 9 points in the second quarter.
Well, he's got 10, 11 altogether.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, off the back of the rim, rebound by Fernandez. Fernandez with a long three, no good. Rebound by Durantel. Here he comes. Down the lane, puts it up, no good. Arriaga's right there for Plainfield. He's looking for help. We're under a minute to go. Crosses over, floats one, gets the kind bounce.
Right around Barrable.
Yeah.
You notice
that?
But
he's got those moves when he can do it, and he has very nice touch. Here's Grisowitz now driving the lane. He's fouled. Puts up a crazy shot, but he knows that young man knows what to do, right? He brings the contact. He forces contact, and that's what happens when you do that. You don't even have to look good going to the hoop. If you're getting fouled and you're going to the line, he's been good from the line.
It was Mario Anella. That's his second foul. But like Arriaga's getting it done. I mean, on offense, he's getting it done on defense, and not only that, the kid's got perfect hair.
First free throw is no good.
Look at him. He's got perfect hair. He doesn't move. Perfect hair. I'm gonna ask him after the game. We've interviewed him before, actually.
Second free throw is good by Grisowitz, and he's got 12. And his team trails by 1 with 36 seconds to go in the first half. Plainfield with the lead and the ball. Maybe holding here for the last shot. Nothing. No signal from Coach Aramoni on what he wants him to do, but I'm pretty sure they know. Smith turnaround jumper, no good. I don't think that's what they wanted.
Brady gets the rebound, goes up, and powers it in.
Brady's got 11, Mike. 12 seconds to go. Here comes Grisowitz. Dishes it out. Back to Russ, to Barabo. Drives the lane, tries to hop and pop.
And 3 seconds to go and going back to Plainfield.
Ball's out of bounds, and it rolls down to the cafeteria.
Literally. And who's getting it? Arriaga.
The man about the court tonight.
Kid's all over the place.
He is all over the place. So 3.3 seconds to go. Fernandez will inbound.
We're going to call him the Tick because he's all over you.
Gets it to Arriaga. Tries to throw up a long three. It's not even close. And that's going to run out of the first half. So a great, very entertaining first half, Mike. It's 32-29. Plainfield leads Killington. Battle for first place in these.
Are you going skiing?
I mean, Plainfield killing Lee. Yes, I had skiing on my mind. And this has been a fantastic game. It's a 3-point game.
Yep.
And just like you said earlier, you expected up and down. And that's what these young men have brought us so far. Entertaining game all around.
Yeah, it's been a fun game to call. Sans all of the wrong numbers on the that we've been dealing with. I think we got it all straightened out yet.
Yeah, my scorecard looks
it's
like I spilled coffee on it. Yeah, it's a mess. But it's you know what? It's functional. I know what I'm doing.
It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I'm really surprised that we got a really, really quiet chat room going on. Yeah. Nothing happening.
That's okay. I mean, I'm hoping people are enjoying it if nothing else.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Just kind of curious and who they're rooting for, who's their player. If you let us know who their players, we'll put it up on the screen. Then later on, the kids, the boys, they can watch the game later on. I can see their name up on the screen.
We carried the last couple minutes of the freshman game, which was won by Killingly, and we carried the JV game that was also won by Killingly. So they're trying for the hat trick here with the varsity game, but right now they're trailing by 3. And the Killingly team has been led by Jason Grisowitz, who's got 12 points, Mike. And over on the Plainfield side, the Panthers, Jalen Arriaga, 14 points, man. He's lighting it up. And you have to also Brady with 11 and Fernandez with 5 or 6 points. So,
well, you're going to get that from Brady. You're going to get some power stuff down in that from Liam Smith. But you know what? Arriaga has come out of that's Van. That's Van the cam man right there.
It is
in the camera. See, we're pretty informal here. We just kind of
go with
a good time.
Yeah, we enjoy it. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy bringing it to you.
He's going to the bathroom.
He's going. He's going to go make.
But the last 3 years, you watch Arriaga, the kid is just a lot more confidence every single year.
Yeah.
He's been fun to watch. I remember the first year when he was a freshman, his ball control. He was a freshman, you could tell, but he got the minutes and he worked on it. And look at him now.
And he's got great shoes.
He's got great shoes.
Those
He's got
shoes are
great
fire.
hair.
Those shoes are fire. Those shoes are fire. You can't see him right now, but he's got some pink shoes on. I think they're Kyrie's. They're Kyrie Irving's. So they look pretty smart.
Yeah.
So he's definitely he's leading the
good for him.
He's leading all scorers so far in the game with 14 points. And again, Jason Grzywicz with 12 for Killingly, and it's been again up and down the court, back and forth, very physical game, which we expected with these two teams because again they're natural rivals. They're when you have
they're not far.
Yeah,
I mean,
I can't think of
Killingly and Plainfield,
Right.
perennial rivals.
Yes.
Just about every sport. Whether it's baseball, softball, basketball, or football.
Right.
Same thing with Griswold and Plainfield.
Yep.
There's always that rivalry.
Right, because all these kids they grew up playing sports against each other, so
and together, like
Yes.
AAU and in different leagues and stuff.
A lot of the times we hear that from the people we talk to, like, oh, I coach, we had it in the girls' game there tonight. Van was saying he coached a lot of those girls.
They all know each other.
They all know each other. He coached all the girls, and his daughter Lindsay plays for Griswold.
Yep.
And she plays ball with a lot of the girls from Wyndham, and we had that the other night where you just see these kids, they know each other for so long, and that's why they all get along. You don't see a lot of bad sportsmanship on the floor. Occasionally it rears its head, but the referees maintain very
more so in the
good
boys'
control.
games,
and it happened mostly in the boys' games. Girls, I said the other night, I really enjoyed watching the girls' game. I like the girls' game because they play more of a true to the actual the way the game's supposed to be played. Set offenses. Jump shots. Obviously in high school, mostly people aren't dunking anyway. But even the professional women's game, it's more true to the way that basketball is supposed to be played. Right. And that's why I kind of enjoy the women's game, politics aside.
Yeah.
But, I do like the high school basketball. It's fun being in here. Unfortunately, there's no fans, so the energy is not what it normally would be. Because you said it earlier, Mike, if we had fans in the building, it would be electric in here tonight with the Killingly fans and the Plainfield fans.
It's been the loudest of all the games that we've had so far, with the Plainfield JV team, going full goose bozo over there, when they were running up and down the court.
That's great, though. They're out here supporting their teammates and their friends. So
I want to say hi to Mike Smith watching us on YouTube. Says he's rooting for Plainfield, and Ben Smith, number 42, is his son.
So we apologize, Mr. Smith, with our scorecard and our roster. We might have missed your son's name being called a couple times.
Got it now.
We got it now. We got it
from Jan. I actually got it from Jan Volan. She gave it to me.
Well, great athletic director here at Plainfield High School. And Mike
and Scott,
we got some Griswold high school basketball coming your way on Tuesday night. Is that correct?
Tuesday night, we are going to be in Wyndham once again as the boys, the Wolverines, are going to take on the Wyndham Whippets. That'll be Tuesday. We'll stream, of course, the JV contest, which will start at 4:30, and then the varsity contest right around 6 o'clock, whenever the JV contest gets over. So we'll go ahead and stream that for sure.
Normally during a season, you wouldn't get a home-and-home or even play the same team twice in the season.
Yeah. Well, Griswold's actually going to play Killingly again.
Yes, so that one will be at Griswold High School.
Yeah, and it's weird because they're playing Killingly twice, but they're only playing Plainfield once. And it all has to do with scheduling, because all of the teams, because of areas and contact tracing, they want to keep it, within a small bubble. So
right, absolutely.
So you're not going to see them play some of the teams that they would normally play.
Right.
Like a North Branford, perhaps, or
Turtelot.
Crack.
Yeah, correct.
Or
Turtelot.
I thought they were playing Turtelot.
I think they are, but they wouldn't normally play Turtelot during basketball season. I know they played them during soccer, but
yeah.
But it also is the last year they reassigned teams to
Wallingford or Sheehan.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a team. But bottom line is they're playing teams that are close to home.
Right. And they want to keep the numbers small. So, and I get it. But last year they changed the numbers. They changed the divisions around. You have like the ECC small, right? So you have teams that you didn't normally play. Now you're playing these teams and it's going to be a normal rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Even we saw it with fall sports. There was teams that you wouldn't normally play, like soccer played Norwich Tech. That's going to be a normal thing for Griswold now to play against teams like Norwich Tech because they're local and they're smaller schools, like Griswold is.
Right. There's a question. Killingly freshman has a good team. It says, I heard they beat Plainfield 2 times. Well, they haven't played the freshmen haven't played Plainfield 2 times at all. So the JV team played them and the freshmen played.
And they Killingly won both games.
And Killingly won both of those.
So we'll see what happens here in the varsity game. Right now, it's a 3-point advantage.
So Killingly is up 2-0 today.
But they trail by 2 at halftime. 3 points at halftime in this one.
Just math, Scott.
It is math.
Just math.
Just math. 2
32
plus 2
minus 29
5.
is 3. Oh, God. So, anywho, I want to thank Dish Motor Group from Route 32 in Franklin, Dish Auto Sales of Franklin, 860-383-4750. Go on down and see Sean LaFave in the service department, or see Ellis. Ellis is my boy.
Don't just wish.
Don't just wish. Make a dish. Who else we got? How about Griswold Dental on Slater Avenue in Jewett City? Dr. K, he'll make you smile. He fixed my toofers. He'll even hold office, when he's not supposed to be there because he cares.
That's good.
He gives
why
a crap.
You go to the small town doctors like
That's
that because
it.
they care about
support local,
about
folks.
Absolutely.
Support local.
Definitely support local.
I got nothing against the NFHS, but you know what you're paying if you're paying $10 to them a game. How about supporting local?
And as you know, I'm a big proponent of supporting local.
Yes.
Well, here we go.
You got to talk about your fundraiser that's coming up. So
Killingly with the ball going from your left to your right.
Oh, Grisowitz.
There's Grisowitz starting off hot. He's got 14 points now.
Grisowitz is going to make you humble right away. Right in the third. Oh, look who's got the ball. It's Arriaga.
Yes.
Surprise.
Top of the key now.
Oh, he got hacked.
He got hammered a little bit.
He got hammered, but nice control. The kid gets hammered and still gets it over to Liam Smith.
And Nordstrom bombs it away.
Elijah Brady.
Foul was called on the floor. And it's going to be on number 5.
That's Trevin Russ.
That's his second foul.
That was a mugging, man. I mean.
Yeah, Arriaga. So he's got the ball now because it's a non-shooting foul, but he's going to take the 14-footer. Listen, that kid gets more kind rolls than I've ever seen anyone get in my life. It's all his release too. The way his rotation of the ball is. That's why he gets them. So another point. He's got 15 points or 16 points now, Mike.
And the thing is, he's got that good confidence. He
does. Sweet release, good release point.
They need more from Barabo. Oh, look at that. Boom.
Barabo puts
nice
it down.
Cut, huh?
8, and it's a 34-33 lead for Plainfield. So here we go.
That was a great cut to the hoop there by Barabo.
Easy bucket.
I thought he was going to slam it home.
It'd been nice to see.
Oh, blocked. Block. Killingly blocked the Plainfield shot there, and it's going to go out of bounds. Levine is hot. Says, it didn't go off of me, man. Didn't.
It's going to stay on.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Here's an inbound play to Brady, and he's fouled on the way to the hoop. I'm going to see who that was on. First foul on Levine. So Brady's at the line. He'll shoot his first free throw, no good. Brady started off hot, Mike, and he's cooled off. He's got 11, and that one's in and out. So he's 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Rebounded by Killingly, and here they come. Grisowitz now generaling the floor. Here's a pop out to Barabo. He gets back to Grisowitz. He's trying to take it. Here's a good pick by Barabo.
Yeah.
And a good give and go.
Yeah.
There's a blocking foul called against
Weldy,
Plainfield.
it looks like.
And they're going to get Weldy on that one. That's his third.
Hold on, let's see.
That's
Yep,
his
Weldy.
third. This is Weldy is third. So trouble for the big man for Griswold.
Baribeau's got
correction
2.
for Plainfield. First free throw by Baribeau, no good. Second one is up, and that one's good. 7 points now for Baribeau. Now here's Nordstrom. Gets it to Arriaga. Over to Brady. Drives the hoop. Looks down low for Weldy.
Baribeau.
And there is.
How is that? What the heck happened there?
Very physical play. Loose ball on the floor. Everyone's on the floor, but it's going to be off of Plainfield, and it's going to go over to Killingly. Now, listen, that could have been an offensive foul, in my opinion, Mike. That should have been an offensive foul. That was a.
Duranzo got hacked and ended up on the floor.
Yeah.
Literally.
But he threw an elbow. That could have been a.
Let's play some street ball.
Hey, listen, let him play.
Let him play.
As long as they're the boys are keeping their composure, you let them play. But the minute they start losing their cool, you got to start calling it tight. Here's a long jumper by Arriaga.
Weldy pulls it down though, and he's going to get traveled with it. He pivoted on the wrong foot.
That's a turnover, a rare turnover by either team.
Look at the score, 34 up.
It's only the second turnover of the game for Plainfield. Yeah. 3 on the game for Killingly. It's a tie ball game now at 34. Grizzlies with it, being pressured by Arriaga. And it's Grisowitz and Arriaga again. Here's another pick by
It was not a very good pick.
No, it wasn't. He tried to roll. He tried to do the pick and roll. Here's a 3-pointer by Baribeau. No good. Off the front of the rim and collected by Brady. Here's a fast break now, and he slows it up right outside the 3-point line. Gets it to Arriaga. Down to Smith. Nordstrom looking. Gets it to Smith and back to Arriaga. We've seen before, he's not afraid to put it up from anywhere. Here's that left-handed floater. It's good.
That kid's just fun to watch.
That's a left-handed floater too, Michael.
He can do it on the left. He can do it on the right.
Very switch hands, good ball control. Here's a good reach in by Smith. Good poked it away. But good speed on the play by
Duranzo. Yeah.
Catches up to that. That would have been a fast break going the other way. He outran Arriaga on that play, Mike. So they saved another turnover. Grisowitz wanted the reach foul, but it looked like all clean to me. Here's Russ with the ball, driving inside. It's going to be foul number 4 on Weldy. That's going to be trouble. He's going to have to sit on that one, Mike.
So now Weldy is right on Smith.
No, that's on Weldy.
Oh, boy. He's going to have to take a seat.
Second team foul.
That could be problems.
Russ will go to the line. He'll shoot 2.
And it looks like
Fernandez is coming in the game after this free throw. Trevin Russ has 1 point in the game.
Make it 2.
Got 2. Just as we suspected, Fernandez will check into the ball game for Ryan Weldy.
Levine's getting
with 4 fouls.
Levine's getting a rest for Killingly as well.
4:21 to go in the third quarter, and Weldy with 4 fouls is trouble, Mike. Second free throw was off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Bano, puts it up and in.
You know what? That's going to be a problem for Plainfield.
Yes, it is.
That's going to be a big problem. If you got Baribeau down there and nobody to challenge his height.
He's got 9 points. There's a 3-pointer.
Oh!
With Julian Arriaga.
Jalen Arriaga.
Leaves his hand up and shakes it as he turns around. He's looking, the ref didn't call the taunting on that one. Here's a block. Good play there. And there's a block from behind.
Duranzo just swatted it out of the way.
Listen, it was a great play by Duranzo. It was a clean block from behind. Even though what was behind was clean. But I liked when he hit the floor, the ref ran over. But Duranzo helped Arriaga up off the floor, and that's what we were talking about.
Semino back in for Killingly. Trevin Russ going to sit down.
I like the sportsmanship.
What are they doing? They're going up and down the court.
Here's a mass break. 3:51 to go, third quarter.
What'd you say?
It's a mass break.
What's up with
leads by
Van de
2.
Cam, man? How you doing, buddy? He's hanging out. He's hanging and banging up there. Running that cam. 39-37. Plainfield holding on by the slimmest of margins. Back and forth, man. But I'm telling you, if Weldy's got to sit for a while.
Yes, that's going to be a problem, especially with
gotta
Barabo
smart
starting
a
to heat
little.
up. Barabo's got 9 points now. He's got
Yeah.
3 in the third, or 5 in the third quarter.
Barabo, it's not that he's just a good ball player and he's only going to get better. The kid's a sophomore, but he's just got that form,
Right?
You know, that basketball baller kind of form.
Coach
He's got
Aramoni having a discussion with the officials over there and see what that's all about.
Yeah, they're comparing masks.
Maybe they are.
Yeah, they could be. Hey, where'd you get yours? Old Navy. Oh, right. Did you get yours? Five Below.
What are we calling here? We're calling a timeout. So I don't know what the timeout's all about.
Who knows? But we can tell you this, though, that we are broadcasting live from Plainfield High School from the Griswold Pride broadcast booth. As always, check them out on the web, griswoldpride.org. Pride stands for, do you know what it stands for, Scott?
No.
The partnership to reduce the influence of drugs for everyone.
Fantastic.
A lot of great information on griswoldpride.org. Griswold Pride reminds you, please, parents, when it comes to drugs and alcohol, please do not provide. The Burns Agency in Norwich and in Dayville. They've been huge sponsors of us, and they've supported us for many years. Jay Burns, Archie Trobiak, the entire team at the Burns Agency. I have some products through them myself personally. Great service. Check out the Burns Agency. You'll buy better at Burns.
All right, back to the action here. 3:51 to go, third quarter. Plainfield 39, Killingly 37, and an outstanding.
Yeah, I'm having fun with this game, man.
It's an outstanding matchup here in the ECC tonight.
Fun game
Battle
to
for
watch.
first place, Mike. That's
Yep.
what you want. 2 undefeated teams, head-to-head, toe-to-toe.
Someone's
battling
staying
it out.
undefeated. Someone's getting a blemish.
Here's Arriaga now. He's going to put it up.
Kid.
No good. That was one of his not good shots of the night.
And it wasn't a bad shot.
Well, it was, I don't know.
It was forced.
It was forced.
So.
He had time. So here's Killingly now, trying to tie the ball game or take the lead with a 3. Here's Barabo.
Yeah.
He was
triple coverage
looking for
on
the
Yanni
foul.
there.
The Killingly bench erupts with no foul there. Here's Nordstrom. He gets a pass over to Brady. Brady steps back.
You're slow it down a little bit.
Doing it. Smith over to Fernandez. Back over to
Arriaga had a break.
Yeah, I don't think he has.
Except for
at
halftime.
and the mass breaks. Down low to Fernandez. Out to Brady. Fakes the 3. Drives the lane. And a blocking foul.
Yeah, he wasn't planning.
Calling on. That's going to be on Durant's. It looks like.
Or Faria. Let's see.
Haven't seen. Ref's going to explain to him. That was on 31. Don't have a 31.
We don't have a 31.
All right. I have a 21, but I don't think Barabo was in the ball game there. Okay. All right.
13.
Coach Crabtree.
So that is Durant's.
Okay. Coach Crabtree was not happy with that call. First free throw by Brady is good. There's a warning from the referee to the coach. Second free throw up and no good. A rebound by Barabo. 40-37. Plainfield with the lead. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Grisowitz has been quiet now in the third quarter after a quick start. Here's Barabo, who's been shouldering the load. He puts it down. He's got 12.
Without the big man in there for Plainfield, that's all day right there.
Yes, sir. Here's Brady with a quick jump here. Back in the rim, no good. Here comes Grisowitz now. Running the floor. He's got Simino. And there's Barabo with a 10-footer.
Yeah.
Buckets.
He's getting hot.
He is heating up. Tie ball. 1 point lead now.
1 point lead
for Killingly. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Plainfield trying
travel.
to find that spark.
Semino got
And
call for a travel there.
call for the travel. It was not Semino.
No, it was Nordstrom. I'm
was
sorry.
Nordstrom.
They're going to take it out on halftime. They're going to take it out at half court.
Yep, far sideline. So that's
Three-quarter
what we
court.
call a makeup call, folks.
A what?
A makeup call.
A makeup call?
Because that should have been a charge on this end of the floor last time, and I did not see a travel on that. So that's what we call a makeup call. Timeout on the floor. I believe called by Plainfield.
Only a couple of comments we've already reached out to in the board. We've said hello to Mike Smith, who's the father of number 42, Ben Smith.
We appreciate you watching.
We do. And here's another gentleman right here. That was the question about that they beat Plainfield 2 times. It was the freshmen. They did win.
Yes,
that is correct.
That is facts.
And the JV team won.
Yes.
So
but two
you're right.
Two good young teams there. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I did enjoy watching we saw the freshman game. Killingly looked like they had a lot of speed.
Yeah.
On the freshman team. So listen, Killingly basketball is set up for a while with those two teams coming up. So never fear, Killingly folks.
I think
high school
Plainfield
boys basketball team is
Plainfield just
set up.
seems to regenerate.
Exactly. Yes.
In 2 years, Griswold and Plainfield are going to be dynasties.
I believe that you're correct. You know, the Griswold boys right now, they're 2-2. They had a big win against Wyndham the other night.
Mm-hmm.
But they're just getting better because they're learning how to play together. Coach Molesky is learning how to coach them better and what their strengths and weaknesses are. So we're trying to find ways to make them click at the same time, and that's what I think he's found it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if they can continue those ways on Tuesday night right here on SNSN. We will
Griswold
bring
and
you
the
the game
Whippets.
right here on the Griswold broadcast booth at Wyndham High School.
That's
Back
right.
again.
Against the Whippets.
Yes.
Whip it good.
Whip it good.
I had to do it. I'm sorry.
All right. We're under 2 now in the third quarter.
It's a great game.
Killingly with the ball and a 1-point lead.
Whoa, a little backdoor cut there.
Levine with his 5th point. He's got 5. He's been quiet tonight.
And now all of a sudden, Killingly's up by 3.
Back and forth we go.
Fernandez looking for a 3 there, but
Brady
nope.
stops and pops, and he goes up and he's fouled.
He's going to get fouled by Levine, it looks like.
Levine looked like he did look guilty.
Yeah.
So
No, it was not Levine. It was
13.
Durantzel.
It was Durantzel, his second.
It was a gift. I thought that was Levine.
First free throw is good by Brady. His first points in the second half. It's a 2-point game. Second one's up and good. He's got 14. 43-42.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Approaching 1 minute to go here in the third.
And these teams are just really starting to find their stride, too.
Here's Barabo. And the one. And the one. Again, we can't say it enough. The big man for Plainfield,
Liam Smith is like, what happened there?
Ryan Weldy, being on the bench with 4 fouls, does not help slow down Mr. Yanni Barabo. And he's schooling.
He's got 11 points in the third.
He's schooling the Plainfield down low, right? Plainfield Panthers down low right now. The N1 is no good. So it remains a 3-point lead now with 1 minute to go even.
6-0 run by Killingly.
Here's Arriaga now. He wants to
just
shoot
take it from half court, man.
That's a good matchup for him, but he elects to get it off to Nordstrom. Look for Arriaga now. He's got Grisowitz on him. Tries to take him. Gets it over to Hernandez. He's going to drive, shoot from 14. Off the back of the rim, no good. When rebounded by guess who?
Barabo.
Here comes Grisowitz now. He's got a lane. And wild shot. Rebounded by Brady. He wanted the foul, but if you're going to run in reckless like that,
Yeah.
the refs are not going to call it.
Brady just ripped that thing down.
Yeah, it was not. It was a little bit out of control. Good spin move.
Walked.
And the and the foul.
Maybe that one I think is on Levine. They're going to confer.
Yeah.
What did I say? Travel? I said,
We got the travel. That was
the travel was
good.
Before the foul.
Yes. And I will say that's a good communication by the referees because the ref that called the foul asked the other referee if he saw the travel. He said yes, and they called it. Good call, the correct call.
That was the correct call.
So,
guess who they've silenced in the last few minutes?
Yes.
Arriaga.
Arriaga has been quiet in the last 4 minutes. Here's 5 seconds to go. Here's Barabo. Bang off the glass.
In traffic. He even got hacked and still hit it.
So, we're headed into the final 8 minutes.
Killingly has
see, now here's what we don't like.
What's going on here?
Here's what I don't like. Number 10, a young man from Killingly was getting into a verbal altercation with one of the assistants from Plainfield, and they had to be separated. Well, you don't like to see that. Just go to your sideline, go do your thing. We're not biased here on SNSN radio, but we're as a coach myself, I would be sitting that number 10 would be taking a seat on the bench to cool his heels a little bit because you don't want someone like that representing your school. You never get into an argument with a referee or a coach.
Well, I'm actually a little surprised he didn't get teed up right there.
I am also.
To be honest with you.
I didn't see what caused it. I know he was over by the bench.
Or even both of them.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I didn't see.
You can't. And listen, coach shouldn't be engaging with players either.
No.
So it's not just.
That's what I mean. That's why I said,
man.
I'm surprised they both didn't.
The coach needs to keep his cool as well. So, but fortunately, cool has prevailed, and they were separated without further incident. So,
but the refs have let them play. They just let them do their thing.
That was a great third quarter. I mean,
it was
completely dominated by number 21 from Killingly. Yanni Barabo had 11 points.
Got to give it to the refs,
quarter.
Man. He's right in front of us, and the reason is you guys are calling a good game.
He had 13 points in that quarter, Mike.
Yeah.
So it's been the Yanni Barabo show here so far in the second half for Killingly, and he's given them a 5-point lead. And I say he's giving it to them because he's been doing everything so far.
So here we go. Plainfield down by 5. That's their biggest deficit yet.
They'll inbound it now. Arriaga gets it in. Possession arrow is with Killingly. And their bench tries to get them fired up here.
Because Plainfield went into the locker room at the half up by 3. So it was an 8-point swing in the third quarter alone.
Good defense by Simino. And Killingly Plainfield kind of can't get out of their own way right now.
Slow it down.
Slow it down. Take your time. Reset. There's no shot clock in high school basketball. So you're not in any hurry. Just find the right player. There's a good move there. Gets to Arriaga. Long three. Partially blocked by Barabo. And there's a foul.
He's going to get fouled, yeah. Yeah, Arriaga's throwing his hands up. No, you got him, dude.
Only the second foul on Arriaga. He fouls Grisowitz, so it will be a non-shooting foul.
Oh, no.
This is the second foul.
Yep.
And it's a non-shooting foul.
Yeah,
only the fourth team foul for the Panthers. It'll be taken near side inbounds. Grisowitz has it.
So we saw Plainfield in their last possession have a rough time trying to get out. They couldn't really get out of their own way, it seemed like.
Grisowitz versus Arriaga. He dishes it out.
They might be getting a little tired.
Yeah. Barabo has it now. Back to Grisowitz. Barabo setting that pick. He's going to look for the pick and roll. And again, he's going reckless underneath, and he's not going to get those calls. Here's a beautiful reverse underhand layup by Nordstrom. I'm sorry. That's his first points of the game, Mike.
He just went right on through.
So it's a 3-point ball game. Nobody can seem to get him more than 6 points, Mike. That's where we've kind of stayed. It's 5 or 6 points. There's almost a steal by Nordstrom there. And Barabo calms it down. He's got a long 3-pointer. Back of the rim, no good. And rebounded there by Levine.
Weldy's back in the game.
Here's Simino.
For 3!
Big 3-pointer for the Killingly team.
Up by 6.
They are up by 6. That was a big shot right there,
That was
Mike.
big.
Big shot. That's his first point since he drained a three-pointer early in the first quarter. So big shot there by Semino. Here's a running hook. No good. Rebounded by Babino.
That was a reckless
Faribault.
shot there. Oh, Ariel got it
Nice
nowhere.
And the three, no good.
Oh, that would have been sweet if
That
it
would
fall.
have been
That would have been
Would
sweet.
have been a momentum shift there, but it didn't, and it was numbers for Killingly under the rim. So Faribault grabs it.
It was blocked.
Yeah,
But
that was Is it?
I think it was 22.
That was 22.
I think it was Liam Smith.
Liam Smith. That's his third.
Fourth.
Really? I must have missed one run. All right, so that is fourth.
So Smith has got 4.
Weldy's
got 4.
First free throw by Levine is no good.
One of the things I said at the beginning of the game, I said, who's going to win this game? Number one, the team that is in better condition. Whichever is the more tired team, they just, and it's so early in the season. So these kids aren't used to this yet.
Second free throw is good. That's 6 points now for Levine, and that brings the lead to 7, the biggest lead for either team this game, Mike. I also like that they kept the turnovers very low. Only 2 for Plainfield, only 3 for Killingly. It's been a very clean game. Here's
nice shot.
Brady with a quick jumper, a 10-footer. That falls.
They need more from him.
Yeah, he's going to have to pick it up.
This game is not out of reach by any stretch of the imagination. That's going to be an over and back.
Yeah, that's another turnover.
Plainfield.
So listen, basketball, like I said earlier, basketball is a game of runs.
Yeah.
You can't get too far behind because making a run tires you out. You get tired. That's when you have to come back from at least when you have down double digits. You have to come back. It tires you out.
Grishowitz back in for Killingly. Semino taking a resty rest.
I was going to throw that up.
I thought he was too.
He looked like he was.
He had me faked.
Here's Nordstrom. Gets it to Hernandez. He's going to take a 3. Got it.
Bang! Here we go, kids. Here we go.
And the Plainfield faithful erupt. 51-49 now. 4:36 to go. Approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Stolen away. Another turnover. Killingly getting sloppy now, Mike. And Arriaga brings it up half court. No press by Killingly. Here's Hernandez. No good. And rebound by Barabo. And he's going to get a reach-in foul from Brady. That's going to be his second foul. And he knew it.
Yep.
But it's only the 16th foul. So that is the 16th foul. So that will put the Killingly team at the free throw line for the remainder of the game, Mike. And again, we said it the other night. We said it earlier.
Yeah.
Basketball games are won and lost at the free throw stripe. So there's a first free throw good by Barabo. Second one in and out. No good.
Here comes the Panthers.
Barabo's got 19 now.
Yeah. Fernandez,
no good. They can't start throwing those up. That's what they have to jump ball. But it's going to stay with go to Killingly.
Man, this is a good game.
It's fun to watch. This is a fun game to do. It's fun to sit here and watch. It makes you realize how much you miss high school sports when you see a good contest like this. So here comes Killingly now. Nobody wants to foul. You don't want to put them at the line.
No. Well, the guy you don't want to put at the line is Barabo.
Oh, yeah. Rosslow's looking now, trying to find somebody. Good defense. Here's Grishowitz with a 3, and he bangs it.
Whoa. That hurts.
He salutes his coach as he runs by.
Back up to 6.
He's an excitable young man, that Grishowitz. Ooh. There's a rebound.
Oh.
He's fouled.
Was that Levine or
Yes.
Barabo?
I can't see who it was. It was Barabo. That's his second foul. So Brady at the line now. He'll shoot 2. First one's up and good. Oh, in and out. No good.
It's a tough luck shot right there.
It is. Plainfield has to be careful here because it's a 6-point game.
Win and lose it at the free
3:26
throw
to
line.
go.
You win it and lose it at the
But they
stripe.
have to be careful. They can't waste possession now. Second one's up and good. And it's going to be your mass break, your final mass break of the game.
Ooh. This is awesome.
We have an amazing contest here. 55-50, 3:26 to go. Killingly leads Plainfield. Battle of first place, 2 undefeated teams. What else could you ask for, Mike, on a Friday night in the ECC?
Chili dog.
That would be helpful. Maybe a cold soda as well.
I've got my iced coffee here. Here we go. All right, let's see. Checking the chat room. Eva Gerard says, let's go Plainfield. You got this. Most of the time we do Grizzle. We cover the Grizzle game.
Yes.
I love carrying
Other teams.
Killingly. I love covering Plainfield.
Yeah.
They're just exciting games. The matchups, can be very epic because there's a lot of rivalry, as we were talking about earlier.
Mike, do you know what the first sporting event that was ever carried on SN radio was?
Football game.
It was a football game
Yeah.
right here at Plainfield High School. I was the first voice ever heard on SN radio.
No.
If you didn't know that.
No.
Yes,
you were
sir.
not. No, you
Yes,
were not.
I was.
You were not.
I was. I did the game here.
Dude, I own the radio station. You think I don't know?
You weren't here. You were off gallivanting somewhere in Griswold.
Oh, you're talking. Ooh. That's I like that, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have had a sandwich. I don't know.
That's what you get for not listening to me.
You wait a minute. I stand corrected.
I know.
Because you're playing the game here because Wolverine Radio
was carrying the
the first game was Griswold Killingly at Killingly.
Yes. SN was here. It was Plainfield versus Wyndham.
I don't even know my own business.
I would not have said it if I was not 100% sure, just so you know. I carry that with me.
I hang my head in shame.
I carry that with me, just so you know. It's a little flag for me. That's you know what that is?
What? It's a bird. You know what? No matter who wins this game and no matter who loses this game, someone's going to be pissed.
Yes. But listen, if you're the coach, your team played hard, no matter who.
Yeah.
Your team played hard in battle. It's a great game.
You can't be mad. These guys are all playing great.
Yes.
Both sides.
So this is a big defensive possession now for Plainfield. As Duracell drives the lane.
Blocked.
Partially blocked, and it's a jump ball.
Ooh, little emotion.
Okay, a little emotion, but it's going to go to Plainfield. Possession arrow with them. So, listen, the rest are letting them play. They're not getting out of control. You have to remember, these are still kids. There's a lot of emotion on the court right now. So it's a tight game. It's a rivalry game. It's an important game for these kids. So I like the emotion. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Nordstrom, drives to the rack, gets it to Brady. No good.
Barabo brings it down.
Barabo with another rebound.
Yeah, Plainfield's, they need to check every possession right now.
Yes, and that was smart by Grisowitz.
Because what's going to happen right now is Killingly's going to kill some clock.
Yeah, that was very smart. He pulled it back, and that's what they want to do. They want to move the ball around. Pass. Here's Barabo down low, gets it back out up top to Grisowitz. 2.5 to go. They have a 5-point lead, does Killingly, and they just want to slow it down. Here's Nordstrom with his steal, and he goes in with the underhand layup, no good, tied up, and it will go to Killingly. So another turnover. That's 6 in the game for Killingly. Only 2 to the Plainfield. They've taken care of the ball well, but it seemed to me like Plainfield had wasted some possessions in that third quarter by just chucking up shots when they could have set up for something nicer, something easier.
Yeah. We got a big announcement we're going to talk about after the game about what we're going to do in our next ball game.
All right.
Our next, which will be Tuesday night. Put it this way. I'm just going to tell you right out. Download the SNSN app and enable notifications.
I thought Barabo was going to chuck that 3 up. He's not afraid to do it. He's got 1 so far in this game. I think it's the SpongeBob shoes. I love them. I want them. I've been looking for them for a long time. They don't make them in my size.
Chris was jaw-jacking with the ref for a minute. Oh, dude, play the game. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Yeah, Barabo.
Unstoppable.
Barabo is unstoppable.
22 points now for the young man. Here's Brady. Stops, pops. No good. Air ball. Rebounded by Smith.
And Fernandez is all alone.
Oh, no good. Rebound by Brady, but he's hacked. That's going to be number 3 on Barabo, I do believe.
No, 15, Levine.
He's going to be on Levine. Could have been either way. It was 50-50.
Could have been either way.
Yep. Levine's got 2.
7-point Killingly lead.
Brady to the line to shoot 2. First one's no good. 57-50, 1:16 to go. Big free throw here.
This one's huge.
It's up, and it's good.
I'm enjoying both these teams.
19 points now for Brady. We haven't called
quietly.
Mr. Arriaga. His name has not been called in a while. Here's Grisowitz with a floater, and it's good.
Under a minute to go, 8-point Killingly lead.
That might do it there. That was a big one. They're tightening down.
Is Killingly going to pull the hat trick?
Got to throw it up. They got to put it up. Here's Arriaga, no good. There's a rebound by Levine, and that's probably going to do it, Mike.
I think so, too.
Foul on the play by Arriaga. That's his 3rd foul. He will send Grisowitz to the line. Plainfield is in the bonus.
See, that's that camaraderie you were talking about earlier, like
Timeout
Arriaga and
on the court.
Durantzel just jaw-jacking a little bit, and they start smirking at each other.
That's a full timeout charge to Killingly now. It's their 3rd.
Yeah, so we got 41 and a half to go. 8 points Killingly up. I think in the last 4 minutes. So you know where I think the game really took a turn was when Barabo decided to take over in the 3rd quarter. There was Killingly was up. How many were they up by at the end? They were up by 5.
Yes. And
they came out of the locker room down by 3. So there was an 8-point swing, and Barabo alone, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 points.
He's got 21.
No, but he had 13 in the 3rd.
Yes.
Alone.
So he's got 21 points. He came alive. And listen.
And we have Weldy on the bench because he's in foul trouble.
Yes.
So you don't have any size underneath. Barabo's going to take them all day.
And Killingly has proven tonight they have they can kick you from anywhere.
Yeah.
They have, you know how many points that Jason Grisowitz has? He has 21 points.
Yeah.
Quietly. Not so quietly if you're here watching.
Yeah.
He hasn't been doing it quietly, but he's sneakily.
He's a passionate young man.
He's
Let's
very
just say
passionate
that.
Young
He's
man.
a passionate
like
young man.
I like it, but you have to do it right. You don't want to show up your opponent. You don't want to show up other coaches. But I like the passion. He's a good player. He's a good young player. And he's again sneaky 21 points. And he's the emotion of this team.
Mm-hmm.
21 points for him and Barabo both. 21 points for Arriaga. First free throw is no good. Rebounded by Brady. Fernandez with a long 3. No good. Rebound by Barabo. And that's going to do it.
I don't think they're going to get. Yeah, they're not. Oh. I think the refs had it with Grisowitz.
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah.
We're saying you don't talk to the referee.
Yeah.
You don't ever talk to the referee. And he's also going over and talking to Brady.
It was a little.
It could have been intentional foul. I think that's what Grisowitz was asking.
Right.
He wanted the intentional foul, which would be 2 shots and
but
ball.
Let the ref do his job.
Yes,
let the ref do his job, and he did.
I need to follow my own advice. That's good. Free throw's good. 22 points now for Grisowitz. Second free throw. Boom. 23 points for that young man tonight. Heck of a game for him.
10-point lead. Less than 20 seconds to go. Arriaga's
bomb.
Bang!
That was a long distance three.
Oh,
He's got 24. 16 seconds. Yeah.
they're going to foul. Who are they going to give it to? Either going to give that to Smith or Fernandez.
Yep.
Who'd they give it to?
Fernandez.
Fernandez.
That's his second.
Yeah. Not that it really matters at this point.
It doesn't. It's a 7-point game with 14 seconds to go. I mean, nothing is impossible. I saw Reggie Miller do it to my Knicks. 3 3-pointers in a row to win the game. But at this point, it's an absolute miracle. First free throw is good by Semino. He's got 7 points. Griswold doesn't want to come out of the game. Griswold comes out. Second free throw is up by Semino, and that's good. So he'll finish with 8 points. Here's Arriaga. 11 seconds to go. Another bomb, no good. Rebounded by Smith, puts it back up, no good. Followed by Brady, that's no good. Brady gets his own rebound. He's going to put it up. No good. That's the ball game, folks. Your final score, Killingly 63, Plainfield 54. And a good, well-played ball game.
It was.
By both sides. And it got a little testy at the end. But, again, the referees.
I think they were getting tired.
The referees did their job well. They kept the game in control. And, the sign of a good referee is when he knows he blew a call. They're never going to admit it. You can talk to anybody who officiates games. They'll never admit that they blew a call, but they'll do a makeup call. And it was obvious a couple times.
Look at this, we're on jail bars.
Hey, we're in jail.
Look at this.
Jail TV.
Hey. Whoa, hey, whoa.
Listen, good ball game. Killingly walks away with the win. They go to 4-0. Plainfield has nothing to hang their heads about. They played a really good ball game, but they will fall to 2-1. They play they will play Lyman next, who was defeated handily by Killingly, and Killingly will have Woodstock next, who was beaten by Plainfield. So Mike's going to take a step away for a second. He's going to Mike's going to go get us a guest here, a couple players of the game. So we have many to choose from. I mean, on the Killingly side, you could have Justin Grisowitz with 23 points. And you have Yanni Baribeau, who's got 21 points, but he was a force down low and on the board, cleaning the glass. 11 rebounds, 21 points. He had a double-double. And from Plainfield, you could go with Jalen Arriaga. He had 21 points. Or you could go with Brady. He had 19 points. So there was many, many players to choose from. Mike's going to go grab a couple of them. We'll bring him over here. We'll talk to him, and we'll see what they have to say. I always like this part of the broadcast where we can talk to some of the young men and find out what they're saying about their actions tonight here in the game. So it looks like it'll be Yanni Baribeau here from Killingly.
Say something to that thing.
Hello.
All right, you got it? I can hear him. All right. Hey, Yanni, thank you for giving us a couple minutes. Had a great game tonight. I don't know, you had a double-double, so it's all you had 21 points and 11 rebounds, and you were a force underneath. Weldy got into foul trouble. He had 4 fouls, and you took over from there. You had 13 points in the third quarter alone. So great game for you. It got a little physical, as you knew out there, but you know what? Hey, that's good. It's a rivalry game. You guys were both undefeated. You're battling for first place in the division. So great game. So what was your guys' game plan coming in? Were you guys looking to try to fight down low, or?
We were trying to get the ball down low a lot because we knew that they switched on every single screen. So just screen for the point guards, get the little kids on us, and go to work down low.
Good, and it seemed to work. And then once Weldy got in trouble, I mean, you just took over because they had some good perimeter shooting, but you guys had both. You had good perimeter shooters, but you guys really cleaned it up down low. And one thing before you go, I love your shoes, man. I commented on the SpongeBob shoes a couple times. So the SpongeBob Kyries are a hit in my house, man. I love them. So congratulations. Great game, man. Thanks for giving us a minute. Thanks, Coach. Yeah, I can come out. All right. Oh, Jalen, you had a great game, man. I know you guys didn't want to leave here with an L, right? But at the end of the day, you played a hard game and you were killing it from outside. I mean, Mike and I were seeing you shooting it from 35, 40 feet out. So you did a great job. You had 21 points tonight too. So it wasn't enough, but you guys had a little bit of you guys got some players in foul trouble. Weldy got into foul trouble, and that seemed to be what we saw. That was the turning point of the game. So what did you see from your end?
Well, they jumped to the basket and they just got fouled. Knocked down the free throws. Free throws win games. We didn't do that.
Yes.
We just kept to the free throws. Once we get cold out there, then
Bring it up, yeah.
There you go.
once we get cold outside, then
Yeah, it's tough, and we always say that basketball games are won and lost at the free throw line. But you guys played well. It was you shouldn't hang your head. You guys played a great game. It was an exciting game to call. So good luck the rest of the way. We'll see you guys when you guys play Griswold again. We'll see you again. So
They don't. No.
They don't play him again? Oh,
No.
my goodness. Well, good luck the rest of the way.
That's what I was telling you. It was a little weird this year. I've got one question for you before we let you go. It seemed like in the first half a little bit you were on Barabo a lot. And it was funny because he had kind of like the smallest kid on the court on the biggest kid.
Yeah.
And you took him out a couple of times. I mean, you kind of showed him what was up. So what was it like to see that? Because you blocked him like twice.
well, I don't feel like thinking about height.
Yeah, it's probably that one's not really working that great. There you go.
Well,
It was a good idea.
I don't really think about height. I've always been the smallest guy on the court, and
No,
that doesn't affect me at
It
all.
doesn't. And obviously, it works because you didn't play like you're the smallest guy on the court.
Okay.
You really killed it. You and Brady both had great games. I think he had 23 points. So you guys played a good game as a team. There was a couple possessions where I think you guys maybe rushed a little bit,
Yeah,
where you
I
could
agree.
have pulled the ball back and set up a play, but you kind of felt a little rushed, and
Yeah.
you guys threw up some shots that maybe you wish you had back. But this is a game that you learn from. You learn what you did wrong, what you could do better next week, and you get to see them again. I do believe, right?
Yes, we do.
That would be a good one. I hope we can cover that one too
I can't
here
wait.
at SNSN.
It's great because you got great shoes and great hair, dude.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I love your shoes, man. Those are Kyrie's.
No, KD's.
Those are KD's. Okay, those are awesome. I love the pink.
Thank you.
But hey, listen, I got to ask you one thing, man. I sitting here watching the game. I love the battle between you and Grizzowitz. Are you guys friends? You guys know each other?
No.
No. Okay,
No.
I'm not going to go anywhere else with that. Got it. But that was a good battle to watch. You guys both played with a lot of energy, passionate
Yeah.
game, and it was fun to watch. And we'll see you guys. You guys will get it next time.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man. I appreciate
you.
you coming on. All right. That's going to do it for us here at SNSN for Mike Minarski and the Van Cam. Lloyd
The
Van Lannon.
Cam man.
The final score was 61 to 50.
63 to 54 Killingly.
Killingly comes away with the W. And,
They came away with 3 W's
the
tonight.
Dubs. They got the hat trick. The
Yeah.
freshmen, the JV, and the varsity
They
all
got
win
'em.
tonight. So things looking up for the Killingly. Not looking up. They're looking great for the Killingly basketball
Yeah.
program, and they're set up for years. And we're saying earlier about the Griswold and
Yeah.
Plainfield teams. This is a good Plainfield team, and I don't think that again they should be disappointed with. I mean,
Not at
obviously
all.
you're disappointed that you lose. But
Sure.
you played hard, and you played good enough to win this game.
Yeah, and they played this well, and it's only their 3rd game in, and they even started late. Even practices started late. So you got to give it to them for that.
Yeah.
So
So before we go off the air, you wanted to say something special, did you not?
yeah, I do.
Okay, so you want a special
So
announcement
for the people that just kind of they're still hanging out here, we hope you tune in Tuesday night for the Griswold game against Wyndham. It's a boys' game. We'll start streaming the JV contest at about 4:30. That's the first part. Second part, download the SNSN app from your app store. Enable notifications. Why? We happen to be in possession of 10 $100 Big Y gift cards. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put it out there Tuesday. We want you to tell us what the total score is going to be. Just the total score.
total points.
Total points.
So add Killingly or add
Wyndham
Griswold
and
Wyndham's
Griswold
points
for
together.
Tuesday night.
Got it.
No purchase necessary. So don't think this is, it's not an illegal lottery or anything like that. But whoever gets it will win a $100
So if you don't,
gift
so if,
card.
let's say they combine for 82 points
Mhm.
and no one guesses 82, you're going to take the person close to that?
The closest without going over.
Closest, so it's like the Price is Right. The
Exactly.
showcase showdown.
Yeah.
So what happens if, and I'm putting you on the spot here, what happens if you get more than one person?
What do you mean? If it's a tie?
Yeah.
We'll have a tiebreaker.
So we'll have to do that. Okay, what's the tiebreaker going
The
to be?
tiebreaker will be you and I we're going to shoot free throws.
Okay, then I'll do it. I'll do
All
it.
right. And someone's going to pick you and someone's going to pick me.
Right.
Don't
Well,
pick me.
we'll have Van pick. Hey, if it's person A has me, person B has you. So we're gonna put Van on the spot.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that because that'll be like, boy, they're screwed.
Yeah.
I got Minarski. Crap. Well, I guess I won't be getting that gift card.
Yes. So we'll figure it out. We'll put it out more before Tuesday's game. So before we go, Tuesday night, Tuesday afternoon, 4:30, we'll be streaming live from Wyndham High School in the gymnasium.
Whip it good.
The Whippets versus Wolverines, round number 2. Griswold won both of those games on Tuesday, and that'll be our next game here on SNSN.
Griswold won the boys. The girls,
their JV won.
Yeah,
I'm saying the
JV
JV won
win,
both their games on Tuesday. The girls will be home. They'll be covered on the Griswold Sports Network. They'll be home, the home game. So against Wyndham again. So
we're going to do the boys game.
We'll be doing the boys game. We will have the boys.
The boys, Griswold, and
we're the Road Warriors.
That's it, man.
Right.
You know why? I mean, come on. These kids deserve coverage. I mean, we had. We're not known really for Killingly sports,
right? But it's
or anything like that. But we had a
Plainfield,
bunch of people in there watching the game. Why? Because you can't come to the game. Right?
Yeah,
can't do it. Sitting around, eating, pretzels and bonbons.
That's good,
but that's what you can do.
So listen, speaking of eating, I gotta get home and eat.
All right,
you kept me here long enough, Mike.
Whatever.
Killingly over Plainfield tonight. Great game. It was great to watch. Good to see these kids get out here. Hope you enjoyed it, folks. We'll see you Tuesday at 4:30, live from Wyndham High School. Scott Ferrer, for Mike Minarski, and Lloyd Van Lannen, the Van Cam. We'll see you on Tuesday.